Okay. Let me check this phone call real quick. Hold on. Sorry. All right, so CHF JPY. Let's take a look at this real quick. 6:30. Okay, so I got time. No trending here, just kind of sideways. Birch and gold thing. Other than that, no signals. This was crazy because it just stair stepped right within there, so it took back all its gains and then got to a level and dropped off the face of the earth. Really hardcore drop. So I don't know, man. That's a hard one because I actually got stopped out on this, thinking I was gonna take it down, that it was gonna be a pyramid reversal type play. It's definitely not the case. I think what happens sometimes is we assume that it's going to drop just like it climbs, so it climbs up, and then we don't really account for the kind of choppiness or consolidation before the second move. We assume that the way the markets move is just up, down, up, down, like perfectly. And that's not really how it goes down. So always try to understand that there's going to be some breathing, and you gotta account for the breathing. So that's why I screwed up there. This was beautiful though, how it just kind of rose up, and then we dropped out. I don't know about this bar right here, or if I would have been able to really catch that. That's a Sunday move. I remember this being a Sunday move. That was my dad's birthday that this went down. But this play is crazy. This drop down is crazy. So. Anyways, if I'm going to today, I'm not really feeling like we have a play here. Not today. CAD JPY. Let's see. We broke through here, and then didn't pay any attention to it. We just kind of did our own thing. Kind of sideways right now, looking for signs that we might break one way or another. Not anything that I want to play right now. Okay. Let me switch this up. Okay. It's one of my favorites. CAD CHF. So one of the reasons why I like playing music, man, I just want to show you guys. For me, I like getting in the zone whenever I trade. I like having things around me that make me happy. This is one of the things I learned from Greg Jeffries, my homie, who kills it with SEO. He said he tries to have his favorite drink, his favorite music, his favorite blanket, his favorite sweatshirt, all right there at his workstation while he's doing his work for the day. And it makes a lot of sense. It's interesting to me. It's something that I'm going to keep considering and looking into. But yeah, man, that's simple, really. CAD CHF. So we are dropping down. We blasted right through this area. I did close out, thank God. I wouldn't necessarily say that I did it on purpose, or I knew this was going to turn to a double bottom. I did feel like this trend line was going to hold and create something out of that. But, yeah, this turned into a double bottom. Thank God that I got out early. 275. Nice little move. Risky move. Big bars. The entry wasn't as risky as the assumption that we were gonna, yeah, this entries is not risky at all because we got trend line, we got 50 EMA, we got a reversal bar, and we got a 382 fib, you know, and we had already touched this line a couple times, so yeah, I think it was a good play. Being able to tell that, you know, it was going to touch this level as far as profit target goes, it was a conservative profit target. That's what I was aiming at. And I hit it. Just so happened, it stopped right there, which is crazy. I never do that, hardly ever. And it happened this time, and then it turned around, and it blasted right through. With that said, I'm not 100% sure what's about to go down on this play. It looks like MACD on the 4-hour wants to go, has been trying to go down. And this went down too, but it's really steep on MACD, so it's interesting to look at. Let's see what we got here on 1-hour chart. I can't really call it 1-hour chart, to be honest, man. I don't know if there's a play there right now, so I'm gonna chill. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. I like this. Probably gonna keep an eye on AUD USD. Let me guess what this says. Wave 5, look for a reversal shut up. Man, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about with that. I'm just assuming. His ability to, let me see, man. I don't know if I can get rid of that shit. Because I don't know. I'd like to say that this is about to turn into a double bottom or something like that, but man, there ain't no telling. I do think that we're climbing here, and that's nice. A little strong on the pullback here. So this is actually similar to the NZD play. So AUD, NZD, look at the similarities. It's one of those things you pick up as you trade more and more. Pullback's a little bit too aggressive for me, because if we come back up, say we come up to this level and drop down, so something like up to this level-ish, and then we drop down, that looks a lot like a, it looks a lot like a head and shoulder. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with a super strong pullback. Me then going on and saying, oh yeah, well, even though it's a lower low than it was, it's a higher high first, and then the low is lower. So that's a mixed signal. I can't really do a whole lot with that. With confidence. You might be able to. I can't. It's not something I would want to risk money on. It's interesting to watch, though. Maybe see if there's a development later, a cleaner play, a cleaner trade. I haven't seen anything that was like super clean yet. It's just part of the game, to be honest. Nothing on AUD and ZD, not even close. JPY kind of look like we're stuck sideways right here in between those two-ish. Weeklies kind of sideways, monthly, yeah. Look how long we've been going kind of sideways here since the end of June. It's the end of January, so 30 days we've been kind of in this range. Beat this. So this is the 25th. So around right in here, we got to this level, the 28th, and we just kind of stayed in here, chopping around, up and down. And what I mean by that is this level right here. I actually want to draw it in so you can see it. I assume a lot of shit. I don't want to do that too much. No more. Something like this-ish. It's not real, but for visual purposes, you can see that it's been kind of chopping up and down in between there. But it's not a trendy, a trend that I trade. You can trade like a channel, obviously, but it's not something I do. So. Maybe down here, I really like this double top and then drop off. It's a couple days old, so 19 would have been ideal to get in here, somewhere in there. And this is why you watch your charts 24/7, not 24/7, but you never take a day off, because you don't know what's going to be developing. There's always one, man. There's always one. That's what I've learned. I used to have FOMO real bad back in the day. This is that same double top that we just saw. Kind of choppy, not really like a real clean down and then up. You see this? So this is the same thing, double top, 1, 2, and then we had this pullback-ish. Maybe one of those. Yeah, there's maybe in here somewhere to take that short. But y'all know how I feel about the CHF pairs. A lot of times they're kind of a little too messy. But yeah, that's the play. There is a play there. Nothing to watch now. It's a little too late, in my opinion. But the reason I don't like trading this, man, is because of the wicks. The wicks are super long in general compared to the other pairs. And what do I mean by that? All right, look at this. Just look at the wicks, and then let's look at. You see that big difference? These wicks are kind of manageable. And the body of the candle is really kind of the focal point. Here, the wick is definitely a focal point. That's why. That's what I don't like, personally. It has nothing to do with me being right, me being wrong. It's just personally, that's what I like. So, there you go. 2.3. I called this play, looks like, but I did not put in that I actually took it, so I'm not going to give myself that credit. This is old, too, so this is all the way back in May. June 4th, June 5th, my birthday. That trade happened right there, so cool. I do like this. It feels like we're maybe able to say that this level is a key level and that we're going to turn around right in here. Maybe. And you can even see it right here. So monthly, we're way down here. And that's 1, 2, a couple. Something like this is what it would look like. Something like that. Little channel. Draw it there, but then we can look here. 1, 2. See if we got some stuff going on back here. Ish. Here. Not so much here. Just kind of broke through. Played around here. Pulled back here. It's interesting. It's kind of a zone. Here we go. Here's some stuff going on from 2007. Right there. Playing in it. Yeah, basically. We are playing in there. Very interesting. Okay, 4 hour. Do I have an opportunity? It looks like we could be higher, low, higher, low. A little bit too much pullback. Again. Little too much pullback. So, yeah. We'll look at it later. But anyways, that's kind of where we're at. Silver's up to $16. Gold is up to 1426. It's pretty interesting. Oil is all the way down to 50 right now. It's pretty damn low. Let's see if it stays there. I don't think so. Yeah, should have got it way down here somewhere. 40s. Anytime oil gets that low, it's like, man, come on. You know what it is. It dropped from 70 last time. So last time I was in the oil field, we were up here in the hundreds. Yeah, interesting. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll catch up with y'all soon. Not a whole lot going on this week, but you know, it is. It bees like that sometimes. Super climbing. Oil or silver is climbing. Looks like, or at least trying to. Interesting. I just bought my first physical last week. Yeah, was that last week? 2 weeks ago, something like that. About to be 2 weeks. All right, y'all. Peace.